Hey guys, I've been looking forward to making this video for so long. The annoying thing about haul videos, at least for most YouTubers, is that it's not like we can just buy things and do a video straight away. In reality, it tends to be that we buy stuff and then it's like 2-3 weeks later, or in this case, I think, yeah, about that time, we actually can then do the video because, you know, we've got other videos coming out and other things that we're editing. So by the time we actually do the video, like, it's been a long time since we actually got it. And also, the worst part is that, like, these products I've been dying to try since I got them, but because I wanted to keep them in their packaging for this video, they've been sitting in my room and I've just been like, I want them. So I've been doing my best to just calm down, forget about it, and put it aside until I did this video so you could see it as well as me. I haven't unboxed these at all yet. I literally just got them and set them aside. So we'll be discovering them together, I guess. So this is all the stuff that I got. This wasn't all in one purchase. This was actually over 2 to 3. What happened was Priceline had 2 really good sales back to back where I think it was like the second last day of one sale where it was like half price off cosmetics. Was it the other way around? Yeah, no, there was like a few days left and the stores I went to didn't have the colours I needed, so I did like a bulk online order, and because it's cheaper to buy more, I got like a ton of stuff. And then 2 days later they started a skincare sale where it was like half price all the skincare. So I went straight in and I grabbed all this stuff that I've been wanting for ages. And so yeah, ended up getting some straight away and some arriving like a week later, which has ended up with this very large bag full of a variety of skincare and makeup. So I'm just going to start pulling things out and talking through it as I go. Okay, so firstly, let's see, I don't know whether to save the best to last or not. I think I'm just going to go with what's on top, it's just easier. Okay, so firstly, this is the thing I'm most excited about out of all the things that I bought, because from the moment I saw an ad about it, like a few months ago, when it came out in America, I wanted it straight away. And then like tons of YouTubers started doing videos about it and showing that they were getting it in their PR packages, and I was like, I want this, I need this in my life. So it finally arrived here and I was just waiting for a good sale, I guess, like I normally do, that's how I roll. And when it was half price, I was like, yep, I'm getting all 3 of these. So what am I talking about? It's the L'Oreal clay masks. They have 3 different flavors or types. So this is them here. These are supposedly a really good dupe for the Glam Glow masks. I've seen a few different videos of people comparing, showing the comparisons, which you can look up yourself, but they said they're a very good match and like a 1/5 of the price, so it's definitely worth a try. So initially, yeah, like I said, I was only going to get one of these, but when they were half price, I thought, well, I might as well just get all of them and try. So we've got this one over here, which is the red one. This one exfoliates and smooths. And then this green one here purifies and mattifies. It's got eucalyptus as the main ingredient. And this one here is a like charcoal one, which detoxifies and brightens. So I'm really looking forward to trying these. This is the main thing that was killing me over the last few weeks because I just wanted to try them so badly and see how they work. So super excited. I'll definitely be doing a review of these, good or bad, once I've tried them out a few times and can tell you for sure what I think. Okay, try not to rattle this bag too much. It's kind of tricky. I don't know how loud that is. Secondly, let's go with this. This is the Olay Foaming Cleanser. I used this in a sample size that came with the Olay cleansing tool. I don't know what they're called. It's like a Clarisonic, but the Olay version pretty much. And it came with like a foamy cleanser. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but I really enjoyed it and I needed another cleanser to use with the little machine thing. So I picked up this since it was half price. I really like Olay. Surprisingly, they're as good as they say they are. So I thought I'd give this a go and see how my skin reacts to that one. Doesn't have any particular claims. It just says that it's, you know, the 7-in-1 anti-aging formula. So not that I'm old or that's a problem, but I figure keeping my skin young is a good thing as opposed to trying to undo damage later on. So got that one. Also from Olay, I got, if I can find it, this here. This is from the Olay Regenerist Anti-Aging collection, I suppose. This one's called a Revitalizing Thermal Mini Peel Treatment. That's what it looks like there. It says that it renews the skin's appearance with exfoliation. It's got some acids in it, which is lovely. I recently used up a resurfacer, which I was using on my skin most days, and found that my skin was so good afterwards that I needed to get a resurfacer. It's not something I've had in my skincare regime for like ever. So I was on the lookout for something that would, a skin polisher essentially, that would just, you know, really get rid of any dirt, not just dirt, but actually dead skin cells, and really clean the skin. So this looks like it'll do that pretty well. I've always been a fan of like facial peels and that kind of thing, so gonna try it with this at home and see how that goes. Next, oh, okay, this one's a good one. Right, so this one here is called the Neutrogena hand cream. That sounds very generic. It's not just any hand cream, it's their Norwegian formula. So I actually got a sample size of this 6 months ago, maybe a bit more than that, from a conference I went to, and it was just incredible. I fell in love with it straight away. I wasn't actually expecting much from it because it came in just as really, the packaging's really bland. It was just like a white little tube. I hadn't really heard anything about it before, but holy dooly, it's the best hand cream I've ever used. It's like you only use the tiniest amount, and any dry skin, any cracked skin, any damaged skin, it will just fix. And it's like, it's not greasy, it's not oily, it's just this, oh, I don't know, it is so good, and it's fragrance free. So again, since all the skincare was half price, I thought now's the time to get the full-size version of it, and my little sample has just run out, so it was perfect timing. And I did see they actually have a foot cream. I almost bought it as well because I know how good this is on my hands, that the foot cream for me was probably just as good. But I'm going to try even using this on my feet as well, because surely it works the same. I don't know, I'm going to give it a go anyway. So I'll show you what it looks like in the box, the actual tube. So yeah, the sample size I got looked just like this, it was just a lot smaller. Says just a dab relieves dry skin, which is true. I don't particularly have dry skin, that's not really a problem for me, but I just found that it was just so good for my hands and keeping them really soft and supple. Oh, and I picked up this as well. This is the Models Prefer Pawpaw Lip Ointment, something like that. This, honestly, it was just the packaging that got me. I have like the other pawpaw, what is it called? That other pawpaw ointment stuff, I've got that as well, and that works fine. But when I saw this, I just thought it was way too cute, and because it was half price, I was like, I can't say no. This one's actually in peach, and I've used it a couple of times already. I did sneak it, and it's really good. I really like it. I like that it claims to be 100% natural, and it's just the packaging that's so cute. It's just like that nice copper peachy colour, so I thought that was really cute to add to my bag. Another thing I got that's not too exciting was just these simple, I was going to call them makeup wipes, but they're not, are they? They're just cleansing facial wipes. Yeah, which, I mean, also removes makeup as well. So I've never really had a problem with makeup wipes. Every single one I've tried has worked. I tend to like rotate through the different brands, where it's Garnier or Neutrogena, all these simple ones, they're all very good, but I find these are really nice and natural and leave my skin feeling fresh without causing any kind of irritation. Not that I have much irritation, but I just feel like they're nicer on the skin and they smell really nice and fresh. Super handy for, you know, removing the bulk of makeup before you actually clean your face. And really can never have enough, so I always get bulk packs at a time. Next thing is a bit of a new area for me. I got this Eye White teeth whitening kit. I've never actually done proper teeth whitening before. I've always wanted to, but just never did. I know there's plenty of things on the market for teeth whitening and you can go get them done professionally. The closest thing I've ever done is there was this like tube that it had like a paintbrush and you applied it to your teeth, and then over the day they got whiter, but then the next time you brush your teeth it got rid of it. So it was kind of like makeup for your teeth. It didn't actually improve the colour. So this was just on sale in particular, this brand, so I thought, why not try it now? It comes with these little pre-filled mouthguard things, so I thought that was cool considering I hadn't done it before. I didn't want to have to go through the hassle of setting it up each time. So this way it's already done for me, they're pre-filled, all I have to do is like knock it in there and see how it goes. So how many, oh there's 10 in this. I'm keen to try this out to see if it works or not, or how well it works. I'm keen to try more of these to find the best fit for me and what works for my teeth, because I love nothing more than super pearly white teeth. Okay, so that's it for skincare and things. So now we've just got a few makeup products left. I will start by saying that so this was when they had the cosmetic sale on, and so what I did was, instead of just getting stuff that I hear is good or that I've heard other people talk about or recommend, I just went through everything myself and just got what looked good to me, or tried products that I haven't actually tried before. I tend to gravitate to certain products and just to completely ignore these other ones which could be amazing, and I just don't know about it because I don't go there. So first one I got is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I've heard about this, I've seen this around for ages, but I've just never tried it. I've never even swatched it, I don't know why. So I was trying different formulas of foundations in store because I need some more foundations. They're all starting to run out at the same time. And this one just looked really good. It was the best colour match of the ones I was looking at, and just looked like a really good coverage, really good creamy consistency. So I'll have to give that a go and let you know how it lasts, because my skin tends to be combination oily. I got it in the colour True Ivory, and it doesn't say whether it's it doesn't say that it's matte or dewy, so I guess it's in between, but it does say it's a long wear 24-hour foundation, so that makes me think it's kind of on the matte side. So I'm really keen to try that out because it's a brand new foundation and you just never know what you're going to get when you try something new. Also from Maybelline I got the Maybelline Master Concealer. I think this is like a holy grail for a lot of people. It's one of those things that, like, the packaging isn't that appealing to me. In a store this just doesn't stand out. But I know that I've seen it around a lot of times, like it's very familiar, but it's never caught my attention enough to have a look at it. So when I was swatching all the different concealers, looking for something that had a bit better coverage than the concealers I have, I was swatching this and was surprised how good it was. I was like, wow, like I can't believe I haven't tried this before, because just because the packaging didn't really, you know, stand out to me. Like it looks like a really nice formula, really thick and creamy, which that's kind of what I'm after. I've got some like kind of fuller coverage ones, but they tend to be more dry, and the creamier ones tend to be too thin. So this one looked like a good in between. So I really want to see how that turns out for me. I got the colour 10 Fair, which is a little bit on the pink side, but for an under eye concealer I'm totally fine with that because it brightens at the same time. I also got another concealer because, like I said, I'm kind of looking, at the moment I'm concentrating more on new foundations and concealers because the ones I have are good, but I feel like there could be better ones. And I'm actually surprised that I've never picked this up before because I am a massive fan of the Revlon Colour Stay range. Like, I love their foundation, I love their lipsticks and lip liners, but I never thought to try the concealer. I have no idea why. Like, it should make sense to me that if the foundation's long lasting and really good, it's one of the best formulas of foundation I've ever tried, why wouldn't I have tried the concealer? Just, I don't know, for some reason it just didn't even cross my mind. So I picked this up in the shade Too Light. I think number 1 was like super pink and that's why I didn't get it. But yeah, it looks like a really neutral shade. It's not too yellow, not too pink, which is perfect. I know that the foundation is a really good medium to full coverage formula and does last all day, looks really natural. So I'm hoping this is just as good as the foundation and all the other Revlon Colour Stay products. Again, this is one that's really popular. I'm sure tons of people have it in their collections, even if they don't really use it so much anymore because newer ones have kind of replaced it, but I've just never I've just never tried it, so I'm trying to make an effort this year to actually try everything. If it suits my skin tone, if I can find it in the right shade, I might as well try the formula, even if nobody else I know uses it. And the last thing in my goodie bag, it's funny, I feel like I should have had more things. I feel like I bought a lot more than I did, I don't know. So anyway, speaking of Revlon Color Stay, I picked up another lip liner. This was more just I needed something else to put in my order, or while I was buying things I might as well get another thing. So I've already got a couple of these Revlon Color Stay lip liners. I really like them, and I just thought I'd get another colour because they're so nice. So this one is in the shade pink / rose. I think rose is like French though, because like my red one says red / rouge, which I'm pretty sure is red in a different language. So yeah, I really like these. They are a mechanical pencil that wind up like that, and I just find they're really smooth, they apply really well, and they match a lot of lipsticks. Can't really see it too well in this lighting, but it's like a dark pink, and because I have a lot of like mauvey pink, nudie, taupey lipsticks, I thought it was worth getting a shade like this to match most of what I already have. So yeah, that's it for what I got at Priceline. Really happy to try all these new products, you know, things that aren't necessarily new on the market, but they're new to me because I've just never tried it. So a lot of discovery to have. I'm hoping I find some winners amongst them all. And also, while I'm talking about things I bought recently, I figured I might as well just quickly pop in now the things I got from Beauty Bay this week, which I posted on Instagram, I think it was on Wednesday. I hadn't planned on sharing them now because when I got the Priceline stuff, it was weeks ago, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do a video on this, and then since then I did a whole Beauty Bay order and it came in that time. So I thought I might as well show you those things now while we're here. So there's only a few things, but they are super exciting and things I've been wanting to get for a long time. So just quickly, first thing is the Laura Geller Glam Lash Mascara. This is something I got as a sample last time I did a Beauty Bay order. It was just a free sample with the order I did, and I absolutely loved it. I adored it, and when it was empty I was so incredibly sad. But the thing was, I didn't want to do a whole Beauty Bay order just to get the mascara. Seemed a bit excessive. So I just been waiting for a time that I was going to get stuff from Beauty Bay anyway and then chuck this in, which has taken a lot longer than I thought. So I'm really happy to get the full size of that. I've been using it every day this week and I love it. It's so good. It's just so black. I'll show you the tube, or the wand rather. It's really skinny. And it's just got little silicone bristles. And I love that it's so thin because it really gets into every lash and into the corners and coats every lash. It just does a really good job. Says that it volumizes, which I don't think it particularly does. It just makes your lashes really stand out, which for me, who has blonde lashes, anything that really draws attention to them, makes them look fuller and more black, I love. Also got, finally got another Z palette, as I said I would, because with my last Makeup Geek order, I filled up the one that I had. So I spent a few days trying to figure out the best one that I wanted. I couldn't really decide which colour. I wanted one that was a bit special, but there's none really out at the moment that are particularly my thing. Z palette did just come out with a new range, but not really too keen on them, so I ended up just getting the white one. Well, it's called Pearl White. So yeah, it's just typical Z palette, and it's like white with like a little bit of a sheen. I thought this would just be cute because I was comparing like how they look with the shadows in them, and the white one just seemed to frame them better and make the colours look better. Not that it matters, I mean it's just a whole eyeshadow, but for a long time I was just going to get the black one, but I thought the white one made the eyeshadows look better, and white goes with everything, so I figured it was a good one to have anyway. So now I have a home for all my loose shadow pans. And the last thing I got, which I really wanted as soon as I saw them, but I don't know, I was a bit skeptical about spending the money on it, I guess. So it's the Sigma brush cleaning mat. This is the Express, is it Express? Yes, the Spa Express size, so this is the smaller one. There's a much larger one. Yeah, so I've been wanting this from the minute I saw it, but I don't know, it just took me a long time to justify getting it. And then recently Real Techniques came out with their own version of a brush cleaning mat, and I was like, I should just get that. But then I just couldn't go past this, and since I was getting a Z palette and all was at Beauty Bay anyway, I thought I might as well pick this up since it's there. So if you haven't seen one before, this is what it looks like. It's got all these different textures and patterns, which gets into the grooves of every kind of brush you would have. You can use this for your beauty blenders as well and sponges. Just makes it super easy to get into each bristle and get all the dirt off. It's really flexible, it's silicone. And actually I'll just take this packaging off. Yeah, so you can see it a bit better. So on the back, it's got these little suction cups, so the idea is that you place this in the bottom of your basin or your sink, and then you can just rub all your brushes into all these different grooves with some cleanser or soap, and that'll clean off your brushes really well. So to this point, I've only been using my hand as the grooves to wash my brushes in, so I'm really keen to try this out and see how well it works. Because it is that silicone rubbery thing, I feel like it would pick up the dirt a bit better as well than, say, my hand, which, yeah, isn't quite the same. So that wraps up my haul. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I love going through new products. I'm so glad I get to use them now. That's probably like the highlight of this for me. I know I love watching haul videos. They're just, I just love seeing what people buy and checking out new products and what they say about them, and I don't know. Just shopping in general is fun. If you've tried any of these products and have any opinions, then feel free to share them in the comments below. Love to hear what you think about these products. Hopefully I haven't made a bad decision. But I will be posting reviews in time once I try them all out. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you made it through to the end, and I'll see you next time.